is Detective Sebastian Vitro of the District Major Crimes Unit. And I see things.
Where are we going?
Horrible things.
You'll see.
When a moment in time fractures, a shard can avenge a life.
Sebastian. Sebastian.
Yeah.
G'day, everybody.
Hello,
How
hello.
amazing is this? What a 24 hours.
I know it's crazy. What are we up to right now? Do you want to send me the link as well, Sean?
Yes, I definitely will. Let's share that around. So at the moment, we are sitting at an unbelievable $27,453, which is just absolutely amazing. I will let everyone know quickly again that I still have not worked out the bugs with Dan's page at the moment. So if you're watching on the Facebook Dan's page, please come across to either the YouTube channel or the Fractured Shards page so that you can interact with us while we are here counting down the final 58 minutes of the Fractured Shards campaign.
58 minutes to go. 58 minutes. Sean, send me the link to YouTube so I can put it on my Instagram.
YouTube. Yes, sweet, mate.
Yes.
I can do that. So
it's like the last couple of, I think we made like, what was it, like almost $3,000? Was it 3 grand? Maybe.
Man, I've lost track. To be honest,
it was like,
in the last 48 hours, we have actually done $4,000 in the last 48 hours, which is just like unbelievable. So, we were thinking that we were hoping to get to about that, $25,000 mark, and to actually jump over that and have all these amazing people just continually back the project is just, blown both of us away, to be honest. So
yeah, it's pretty spectacular. I was not expecting that. Like I woke up the next morning, I'm like, what? And like it popped up to 26, and then next morning after that, it's like up at 27, and it's pretty damn cool. It's pretty damn cool. I'm very happy. I'm very grateful to every single backer. There's 416 of you. Where, why not? Let's hope to get many, many more before the 57 minutes is up. Thank you so much to all the people. Skitty Cat, thanks on very much for, the congratulations and all that sort of stuff. It really is pretty awesome. Don't mind me. I'm just posting something. So keep talking, Sean. Keep them occupied.
No problem. Thank you so much, guys. As we said, we wanted to kind of give back to you all by hitting that 25 and giving away that PlayStation 5 and all that type of stuff. But to continue getting more over that 25, we've seen a few people chuck on some add-on rewards. So I did a little bit of a post yesterday in regards to getting the Fractured Shards t-shirt that you can add on to any of your pledges, and a few people have taken that up, and a couple of people have upgraded their pledges and all that type of stuff in this last amount of time, which is amazing. So and we're going to leave it on. So as you can see, we just got another backer there. So we're going to leave this running in the background for the last 55 minutes. Guys, if you're watching, jump on. If you've got any questions, we would love to answer any questions. We spoke to actual Ricardo this morning. He's working tirelessly on finishing this book, and we have locked him in now that we've gotten to that 25K to go straight into volume 2. So we're super excited about that. So
yeah, no, I'm super pumped. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm excited to get stuck into I'm really excited to get stuck into volume 2 now. Like, it kind of feels like, all right, we've done volume 1. Now let's start let's start creating volume 2. And it's pretty cool because, I can take it kind of in any direction that we want to now that we've got people who have purchased tiers that you can get you to kind of drawn in and everything like that. So now we'll get input from them of what characters they want to be and things like that. So how many more of those do we have? Do we have a couple more?
Let's double check. I'm not sure. So a few people had upgraded. So the reward tiers have jumped around a little bit on what's available, but the get drawn in has gone. So we did have one of those available because someone else upgraded, but that's gone. So the 3 higher tiers that we've got left available is the Dan experience, which has you drawn in as well. Now at this level, the 439, this is the one where we'll actually ask you or work with you to find out how you want to be put in rather than just a background character. This one, we're allowing you to have a little bit more of a say in regards to how you're seen in the book. So that will most likely be in volume 2 or after, just so we can fit everything in. But we've got 3 of those left. The personalized drawings, we've only got 1 of those left. So a couple of people had upped their pledge to this one. So that does give you the live StreamYard experience, the opportunity to have your character in the series, as well as a drawn-in personalized drawing of you and Sebastian. And then we've got still 4 of the in the tub experiences. So, but other than that, we've gone through quite a lot of the rewards that we've had. So, I'm already kind of thinking, well, what are we going to do for the next campaign to keep you guys interested? So, if you guys have ideas of what you would like to see, pop that in the chat. Sorry, man.
Yeah. What incentives and things like that would you like? I added to the Dan experience in the tub. I was like, yeah, I'll go on a virtual date with you as well. So if you want a virtual date, you do the $1,500 one as well as in the tub. I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. See if anybody jumps at that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was it's been really cool. There's quite a few different little incentives that I thought for the next campaign we could do. A lot of people have liked the idea of enamel pins. We weren't able to get the Lego figure in time, but we're looking at getting Dan made into a Lego figure. And the other one that I want to do, and you guys watching, if this is something that you're interested in, is I really want to do a Funko Pop.
Yes.
I think that would be really, really cool. So
yeah, so we're definitely looking at that. We're looking at something. I've had a conversation with him, but I haven't nothing's confirmed or anything like that. And he's super busy. Neville Page, who was a creature designer and creature and not so much costume, maybe costume, but he's designed stuff for Avatar. He created the creatures in Avatar. He created the engineer in Prometheus. He's done lots of Star Trek stuff, just tons and tons of things. The creature in not 8mm, Super 8. The creature in Super 8. yeah, he might create something, a figurine for my character as well. So I'm having a conversation with him, but he's super busy. So that could be another thing that we've added into it. So the good thing is that now, like with the first volume, a lot of our incentives were like stuff that we kind of could do on our own. But now that we've like starting to get a little bit of momentum and all that sort of stuff, we can now, and a bit of time, we can now start creating little bits and pieces and toys and things like that for you guys to use. So we'll definitely add that to it.
Yeah, and I think that's again why we're so grateful of being able to get so far over our goal. Is this does now allow us to kind of put it back on you guys, going, okay, well, what would you like to see? What either memorabilia or collectibles or that type of stuff would you guys like to see? And then go out, and organize and get something really cool. So the one I wouldn't mind doing, even if it was like a really super limited run, is a beautiful skateboard deck that you can put up on your wall of the Sebastian and the Fractured Shards logo. So I think that would be kind of something cool as well. And I know the Funko Pops seem to be really popular as well. So if we can organise that would be really cool as well.
Yeah, there's no real end to the little things that you can kind of get done or add and stuff like that. Like I might might create one of these with Sebastian or something like that, or Fractured Shards or something along those lines. So I disappeared, Sean. Where did I go?
Sorry, that was me.
Oh God, there I am. Yeah, it's so many cool things. Anybody else have ideas of what little things that you would like? What incentives would be cool? Obviously, Maddie's really upset because we didn't reach 35,000 and I couldn't marry her.
I'm going to have a quick look at our Fractured Shards page, because I did ask the question on there, and I wouldn't mind just having a look and seeing what people actually commented on. Here we go. I said, what other rewards would you like to see us add to the campaign? And we got the enamel pins, which was something that was really, really popular. The one that I like is people would like to see damn doodles. So not Dam's doodle, although they would probably like to see that as well. But actually see you draw, mate. I think that's a kind of something funny in the comic book world. We do have this thing that's called remark covers, and that's where the creator will draw something on the front cover or on the inside page of the book. So that's something that we could look at doing next time, which would be kind of cool.
Excellent.
A short and personalized thank you video. I think that is really cool. A really cool idea. The issue that it does face is when we get up to so many amazing backers that at 418 videos, it can be a little bit time consuming and a little bit hard, but that's something other people had said. Then definitely the Lego figure was something else people said. And then the other one that I really liked, we've been doing these live streams, but someone had also said they wouldn't mind doing just for backers only ones. So that's something that we could maybe do between now and the next volume, rather than do this live stream for everyone, that we might do this as an invite only to our backers, which would be kind of cool and give you guys an incentive to be part of the Kickstarter campaign as well. So
yeah, no, that sounds really cool. I'd be totally up for that. Another thing I just popped in my head is maybe one of the incentives for a higher tier or something like that would be a page of the comic that is just exclusive for that particular backer. Like that person and us will come up with, a story or something like that, and go like with my character and everything like that, and we just make something up for a page. And then they can have that, and it's not in the comic, it's not anywhere else. It's just that's the story that we've created just for that specific page or something like that.
That's really cool, because I've done before we could do the two options in regards to a 10-page short story. So that's having your own character as a 10-page like mini short story, whether that's in the book or added into something later. But I like the idea also to have just a single page that's say a 7 or 8 panels with just a small interaction that's just for the backer as well. That's kind of a cool idea. So
right. We might be able to, I don't know, like put it in something special or something like that. Yeah, like will there be a campaign for Volume 2 as well?
100%. So what we
about the incentives. That's what we're meaning by all the incentives to add to this particular one. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah. So what Volume 2, the next time we do the campaign, that will allow us to then produce Volume 3. And then depending on how much we're able to raise, Volume 4, so on and so on. So we'll each time kind of do a Kickstarter to raise those funds to produce the book.
Excuse me, phone calls happening in my room right now. 1 second. Keep talking.
Hey guys, you're just stuck with me now. I do apologise about that. And I will say at any moment, I'm a little bit worried that my 4-year-old little girl, Peaches, will bust into the room. We had a little bit of an issue with her kindergarten today. She was supposed to start kindergarten, but was only there for an hour. So I've got her watching Frozen 2 at the moment. So...
what was I going to say? That was my food that I'd ordered, by the way. They didn't, they hung up just as I answered the phone. So I'll have to grab the food at some point.
So how are you finding isolation? I thought you were able to get back before this started. You weren't.
I did, but I don't, like California, so I'm back in Los Angeles. So California already had that kind of quarantine thing operational. So I've it's been fine. I'm back here, and I have to kind of like behave myself because the couple of things that I'm doing soon, I have to consistently get tested and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. That's where I am. It's fine. I mean, terrible food though.
This is a good one, Dan. Maybe we could ask your brother. I was wondering if you had considered turning the graphic novel into a feature-length animation as well as a movie.
I would love to do that. My brother's really good at that kind of stuff. I mean, he's still relatively new, but I think something of that nature it required like a little bit of backing and we'd have to get people to do different voices and all that sort of stuff, really properly do it, because I wouldn't want to half-ass it. I'd want it to make it look cool and dark and kind of similar to what did I watch a little while ago? The
Watchmen?
No, the Spawn cartoon.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
Remember the Spawn? I mean, that's obviously the best of the best, like that level. Or you could do one of those the Watchmen style cartoon where it's actually the pages and they move and all that sort of stuff. Oh, my food's here. 1 second. Keep talking.
Yeah, no, Violet, I think that's an absolutely great idea. And I think the option that we have with the graphic novel is that we can actually use the artwork that's there to do what they call a motion comic. And then if we're able to, if that does well, then we can actually take that motion comic to an animation company and say, hey, we've been able to successfully do this. Can we take it to the next level and do like an animated series or movie or something like that? I did watch Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge last night on Netflix, and that's Warner Brothers Animation, and that is brutal. Like that, so there is definitely an audience for that adult audience for something that's animated and that for sure. So
especially for something like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, sorry. I went to bed super early last night, so I shouldn't be tired at all. But I'm totally tongue tied and in awe of this project. I kind of just keep checking and just keep getting surprised at the amazing support that we've received. So
yeah, it's pretty damn spectacular. I'm over the moon. I like. We wanted 10,000 in the beginning, and now we're at 27,554. It's pretty damn. It's just spectacular. Every single one of you that has donated, pledged, whatever you want to call it, I'm internally grateful. And we just now have to make the product super awesome for you. So you will be more than willing to come back and get a copy of Volume 2. But we'll have a lot more goodies and things like that. I saw a message from Skitter Cat.
Yes.
Skitter. When St. Louis RebelCon happens, are you going to bring some goodies to drum up more for the people there? I'd love to. Depending on when that all happens, depends on like, are we able to get goodies in time for that? If that makes sense. Like, we got to get like some of those things. I think when we're having a look at Funko Pop, what's the backlog on that, Sean? Didn't you say it was a little while?
It was like 8 to 9 months.
Yeah, so like it all depends on how quickly we can get certain things, and we don't want to just get certain things just for the hell of it. We want to, make it good and make it so you actually really like, oh, this is a cool product. It's not just some cheap, quick fix kind of a thing just to drum up support. But hopefully it all happens this year anyway, and maybe by that time we'll be able to have some copies of the graphic novel that we can sell and I can sign or something like that. So
have they confirmed the date for that yet, Dan? For the St. Louis one?
Not yet. I mean, they I know they had to push it, but with the same with everything, you just don't know. Have you got an idea about the lottery for the PS5 would be done by handpick or random choice by internet or stuff like that? That's your wheelhouse, Sean.
That. So the Gleam link is pretty good. It's you're able to export all the information off that. And then we'll use an internet program that will put everyone's names in there and the amount of entries that they have, and we literally spin a wheel, and we'll have one winner that wins the PS5. So we're looking at seeing if we're, especially because we've gone over our expectation, whether we can maybe add a couple of other prizes in there for people. I do have some signed photos of Dan's here, so we'll see if we can just add that to people's backer reward. So we'll do that on a live stream like this. So we'll do that for everyone, so you can actually see it live when we do it, and get that lucky person their PS5. Now we do need to let people know that it'll be ordered from their own country and shipped directly through to them. But there is, as you know, with PS5, there is a bit of a backlog in ordering those. So it will be about that June, July, the same time that we should have the book ready for that. You will get that delivered. So just so you guys are all aware from that. But a 1 in 418 chance is a pretty good chance for a PS5. So
better than the lotto. It's better than the lotto.
Whenever St. Louis Con happens, I'll be bringing the cover for you to sign. Just looking forward to it when it's safe for us all.
Awesome. Very much looking forward to it. Where we go? We got 35 minutes to go. Oh, what else? What else can we talk about, Sean?
So I guess just from the Fractured Shards point of view is we are going to set up a new Kickstarter page fairly soon. So we'll send you guys out a link when that Kickstarter page is set up. You'll be able to click notify me on launch so that whenever we go live, you'll be notified straight away for volume 2 or case 2, we're going to call it. And then we'll keep the Fractured Shards on that new Kickstarter page, just because I've got several of my books. We want to make sure that we're able to give you guys enough notice between launches, and Kickstarter kind of limits what you're allowed to show when you've got Kickstarters going. So just so you're aware, if you get an email or a link from somewhere from another page, it will still be Comics to Movies. But yeah, so
sounds good.
Say hello to everyone.
Well, trouble.
Here we go.
No, shy. She's shy.
She's never shy. She's too much like her father. Come on, turn around. No?
No.
Look, you can see yourself on the camera. Look.
Hello, lovely. How are you?
You say hi, Dan. Hey, you watching Frozen?
Yeah, a little bit scary without you.
Oh, it's scary without me. I'll be out in 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
I knew that was going to happen. It was going to happen at some time. So
it's to be expected. It's fine. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at some questions. Let's see. Are comics going to be a run on off each other, or have you got different story arcs for each one? They'll be run off for each other. It will be a long continuous story, but I don't want to, hold myself to that. Like, we might do one which is one continuous story, and then maybe have like a story from here or a story from there and all that sort of stuff. So we don't really have a hard yes, this is what it's going to do. I mean, obviously we've got a whole arc that we want to tell, but if we want to do a random volume that's got nothing to do with the main storyline, then we'll do it. It's just whatever comes to our mind at that particular time. And if you guys enjoy it, then we'll keep doing it and keep pumping it out and all that sort of stuff. So
yeah, and I think being more fluid like that with the storyline is that if characters take on a life of their own, well then we can expand on that. Being a big Star Wars fan, you look at Boba Fett, who literally has, I think it's 4 lines in the whole original series, but becomes such a iconic character. So if we have people come into the series and people are like, oh, I want to know more about that person's story, then we've definitely got the option to do that. So Tater Cake said, enough time for Cyberpunk to fix their glitches. Yes, I haven't played it myself. I have been see, look, I can't even speak. I've been holding off on getting the game because I did hear that there's quite a few glitches. So hopefully that's all fixed by the time you get it. I love the project for the first time. I think it's a very intriguing story of Sebastian and ghosts of his past, maybe like a modern Hamlet. I can't wait to know the other characters. Thanks.
Ooh, I like that. That's really cool. Yeah, he's definitely got ghosts in his past. So that's the kind of character that I wanted to show. So it's definitely going to have that kind of feel to it. Probably won't be as well written as Hamlet, but we can try. Let's see. Have you ever gotten an invite to come to Montreal Comic Con? Would you come if you did? I'd love to. And no, I've never been invited, but I would absolutely love to go to Montreal Comic Con. So yeah,
me too.
Yeah, if you want to do a petition or something, or Fractured Shards becomes kind of like a nice and big, then we would be able to get invited and stuff like that. So that'd be really, really awesome. Yeah,
I've done Toronto Fan Expo, but I've never ever been to Montreal. So yeah, I tell you what, if you can get the Fractured Shards team over there, we would love to go over there. So
definitely. Let's have. I saw there was. I think
that one's to my little girl. So
okay, fair enough. Oh, look at all the compliments you're getting, Sean. My God.
I know.
Tatey Kate, sorry to ask again, when is the transaction occurring? So when does it all come out?
So in what is it? How long do we have left? In 30 minutes. So that's when the transaction will come out in 30 minutes. If there is any issues, it does wait 48 hours, and we'll try again after 48 hours. And then if you still are having issues or don't have the funds, it'll try another 48 hours after that. So you do have another 4 days from today to fix up any payments or whatever. So what I'll usually do as well is if there's what they call dropped pledges, I'll email you guys directly, and if you're having any issues or any troubles, just let us know. I do know sometimes with the international backers, and I did see someone comment before, that sometimes because we are in Australia, they will flag it on your credit card saying, oh, this is an international transaction. So you may need to just ring your bank and say, yes, this is an approved transaction. But I'll email you guys directly. So just keep an eye out through the Kickstarter. If there is any issues, I'll email you guys directly. But yeah, it'll come out in the next 30 minutes or 48 hours after that if there's not enough funds in there at the moment. So yeah.
Sorry, Darren, about streaming during your working hours. It's the last hour, so we couldn't do anything about that, unfortunately.
We had to do it, and as Stephen said on Sunday night, I don't know if everyone here knew, but this was supposed to end on Australia Day, and I totally buggered up the times and everything, which actually ended up working out well because you flew out on Australia Day, so it kind of did give us an extra week to kind of get this out there for everyone. So yeah,
most definitely. Is it absolutely psychotic that even though my character will randomly propose to Sebastian, my brain has actually created a backstory, entire story for why it happens? I think so. I think when, like, because there will be communication, right, Sean, between like Fractured Shards and Maddie. Tell us what you have in mind, and we'll see if we can somehow work that into like the interaction that you have with me. Maybe we'll be able to throw out a line here or there or something like that.
And if we can't, I would love to do eventually, like say a trading card, like we're doing with the Abigail character, and we can actually add that backstory onto the back of the trading card. So you might only see yourself in the comic book for 1 or 2 panels, but we would love to expand that universe and have that backstory and everything as part of that character. So yeah, definitely when we reach out, provide us all the information. And no, it's not psychotic at all. Like, there's plenty of times I've dreamt about marrying Dan and how I would do that and the reason behind it. And
I know. He texts me all the time. He's like, Dan, I just had a dream. And by the way, we're getting married. Go chicken.
Oh, I was going to go beef. So there we go.
How long we got left? We got 26 minutes to go. I'm running out of things to talk about. Ask questions, peep. Spin-off series. Oh, the Maddie spin-off series.
There we go. Yeah.
There we go. So do you want to just run through how many more of the higher tiers we've got left, just in case some random person's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it.
Yep, definitely. So again, with our campaign, it ends in 25 minutes. So our higher rewards that we've got left is the 439 Dan experience, which gives you a 1 hour stream out experience with Dan and a bunch of other people. It will also include your character in the series. At this level, you will be able to communicate with us on how or who you would like to be in this tier. The 549 one gives you everything in the 439 one, as well as a personalized drawing of yourself and Sebastian. And then we've got the in the tub experience. So whoever would love to have the in the tub experience, and Dan, as he said, just added a virtual date on top of that. So if you get that one, you'll get the in the tub experience and a virtual date as well, which is pretty amazing. So,
oh yeah, if I do say so myself. All right, true British question then. How's the weather where you guys are? Where I am, it's not too bad today. It's been raining the past couple of days, so very British weather. How is it back in Oz? Am I jealous?
And I'm in Melbourne, so Dan's from sunny Queensland, but
Yeah.
Melbourne is what they call 4 seasons in one day, and it could not be any truer at the moment. The last 3 days, it's rained, it's been cold, it's been cloudy, it's been sunny, it's been hot. It's just so weird. So if you ever have sinus troubles or any of that type of stuff, don't come to Melbourne. It's bloody awful at the moment. So
that's awesome. For those of us being drawn in, do we send a variety of photos or give you our Instagram details? Either or, really. Like whatever you think best shows you in the light that we communicate that wants you to be in, and all that sort of stuff. So
if you're a cosplayer and you want yourself drawn in the background as in your cosplay outfit, we can do that. So so we'll reach out to you. Usually we do it via email, and you send us photos. But if there's specific ones on your Instagram that you're wanting us to say, hey, I want it exactly like this or pretty close to this, then again you can send us that link and we can go there as well. So that's no problem either.
Sounds pretty damn good. Have we communicated with anyone besides Maddie in regards to characters that they want to be drawn in? Did we ever have anything about this group of nuns and priests who wanted to fight me?
Was that Florian? I'm not sure. I can't remember whether that was Florian or not. So
I don't know is that something that they wanted?
I don't know. We'll have to reach out. We usually wait until after the campaign to do all that. So I'll start to reach out later this afternoon or tomorrow to all those people. I've got to, as I said, you saw my little girl, so I'm going to take it to the movies today. Now that I've taken the day off work because of all this mix up with her kindergarten, so. I thought I would spend the day with her. I've been so busy with this campaign and other stuff. I just thought I'd spend some time with my little one. So, yeah. I have not thought about doing a 3D bookmark, but that is something that we 100% can look into down the track. I've got the actual down here. For my other campaign, I got the Talos of Sparta ones, which is this one. So it's a double-sided bookmark, which is kind of cool. So that is what we're looking at for the Fractured Shards one. And then in regards to all the signatures, this is what they call a signature plate. It's a bit hard to see, but down the bottom, they're all hand numbered. So this is what Dan will sign for a Fractured Shards one, and you will know that it is purely limited to the 250 and everything like that. So, yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. What else could we have? At least you guys aren't getting the snowy crap we are in the Midwest. I don't mind. I'd like to do that, the snow. Minus 14 degrees Celsius.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I don't think I've ever experienced anything that cold, ever. And I mean, because I'm from Brisbane, so we might get like 4, 5, 6. No, not even that. I think we average like maybe. What is the average? I'm going to look this up. Dan, my niece absolutely adores you. She keeps reaching for your face on the screen. She's a year old. Say hi to Tara, please. Hi, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
Hi, Tara. How are you? Thank you for reaching towards my face. Let's see. Coldest Brisbane has ever been. Keep talking. I'm looking.
I was just reading Katie Kate's comment. Lol, if you're using my Instagram photos, my dog will be in the story instead, and I'm not sad about that. That's hilarious. I actually, in one of my campaigns, the person paid to get drawn in, but actually had their dog drawn in instead. So that is definitely something. If you want to get done, we would be happy to do as well. So that's no problem. Wants to be a villain? Hell yeah! I think that's something that we might add in next time as well. If you want to be a villain or a bad guy, which would be kind of cool. Violet has said, I don't want to be a nun, a shopkeeper, or a dead body. No problem. How about a cop?
What about a shopkeeper nun who is a dead body?
Like The Walking Dead, a zombie.
A zombie shopkeeping nun. Let's have a look here. Unless I look hot. As a dead person?
Well, have you seen Warm Bodies? I don't know. That's
There you go. There you go. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I mean, we'll have a discussion with you. Hey, Dan, my daughter wanted you to know that you got the words to Itsy Bit. Oh, did I? Itsy bitsy spider, climb up the water spout. I hadn't sung it in forever, so
I know. I was having a little bit of a laugh with my wife. I've gone. You can tell Dan hasn't been around very young children very much. I'm going. He gets to a point that it's like, I'll just keep going, but those words are wrong.
Because like everything that was coming out of it was like Google Play or something like that. I was like, oh, I remember this. Like, Itsy bitsy spider, climb up the water spout down. And then it's like, what's the rest of it? Wash the spider out.
and also, what else were you singing? And you could hear your mum in the background going, damn, that's not the right words.
What was it? It was about the rainbow. You can sing a rainbow, like red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. And there was like,
at least you got the colors in the right order. I always mess that up. My wife would be like, "Stop singing that. It's not even the right way you say the colors." I'm like, "Okay, I'll skip that one."
Sorry.
Yes, we have backs where we did get the 350 backers. We haven't put up the update for that yet because we've had 60 backers literally in the last 24 to 48 hours. So the rewards that will be is a bunch of extra PDF comic books for everybody. So I've got about, I think it's at least one graphic novel and another 2 books that will be added to everyone's reward tier, and that will include Stephen's other book that he writes, and I'm the co-creator of, called Terra Olympus, which is a sci-fi series. So that will be added to everyone's reward for free. And as I said, we're kind of looking at what other extra reward that we can do after that 25 pay, because we just jumped up so quickly. We didn't do any more stretch goals. So we'll definitely add something else as well to everyone's order as well. So it went down to -25 over the past week, and wow, that's far too cold, man. That's crazy.
What even happens in that temperature? Like, what do you even do anything? Like, I think that's just like bears don't even live in that.
Maybe so what?
Like,
so
what is?
You stay at home at -25? Is there anything?
Is there anything open? Like, are you allowed? Is there some law that stops you? All right, you can't go out. Because I know in Brisbane, if it gets over 40 degrees Celsius heat, you can go home. Like, kids can go home and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, as far as that cold, like, yeah, tell us what the hell happens, Valerie.
So we've got 15 minutes left. 15 minutes
left, and then we have to start making the book.
Yeah, and it's
already in the process of being made. Do you know how many pages we've gotten done beyond the 8 that they've got on the Kickstarter?
We have another 4 totally completed, and my understanding is Ricardo's already done the layouts for another 10.
Do you mean 4 completed as we've got it colored as well, or just ink?
Not colored, but just total inks. So
have I seen all those yet, or just the first 2? I've only seen the extra 2, I think. Have I?
Let me have a look on my. So we've got page 3A, which we showed on the stream the other day, which is the extra fracture. We have 7A, which is you waking up. So we talked about how we wanted to show that part of you actually waking up rather than just sitting up after the fracture. So we've got that one. And sorry, I've only got one other one, which is page 9. And we added that into the latest update. So that was the latest one. He has worked on a couple of other ones, but we were asked him to keep a couple of stop doing a couple of the pages because we want to add everyone in the background on those pages. So we need to wait until the campaign finish, get some of the people's images so that we can draw them into the book. So yeah,
sounds good to me, man. Sounds really good.
And thank you for the latest 2 pledges that have come in. Thank you very much, guys. I did like this one by Tater Cake. Dan's edition for Play School didn't go too well.
Actually, so back in Sydney many years ago, I had to do an audition. It wasn't for Play School, but it was for some, I don't know, it might have been Nickelodeon or some kids show or something like that on cable. I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but I had to, there was a whole room full of kids' toys and things like that, on set, and we had to go around and improvise around it. And my God, I was so bad, and it was the most terrifying thing. It was one of the most terrifying auditions I've ever had to do, because I'm not the best at. I'm really good at. It sounds weird. I'm good at improvising when there's 0 stakes at hand. But when it comes to, okay, you have to be funny or you have to be there, all of a sudden I'm like, and I'm woeful. So I did kind of somewhat audition for something like that, but my God, it was terrible.
What do they say? Don't work with kids and don't work with animals?
Yeah, pretty much.
Tater Cake said there's no pink in a rainbow, so the song is misleading.
Oh, no.
How is #Danimal going?
It's going pretty well. I'm doing what I can in the hotel room, but obviously it's not at the extreme that I want to go. So it's just going to be a slow process. And once I get out of here and can kind of get back into normal rhythm of things, that's when I'll start updating and all that sort of stuff. I've just got some stuff that I have to focus on, which will go down tomorrow. And then after that, I can kind of get back into the swing of things. So it's a slow story. Is the novel going to be as dark and gory as Spartacus? You bitch your ass it is. I want to make it. I mean, it might not be as like that, but we've got some stuff going. Like at the end of the first volume, which is like a prologue to volume 2, there's some stuff that happens in it that which we want to make it kind of gory and stuff like that. So yeah, when we can, we'll make it dark, gory, maybe sexy, all that sort of stuff. So we won't hold back, shall we say? There are no. It's not going to be PG.
I do like this idea at the end of the campaign in 10 minutes. Can you do a Tom Cruise impression and jump on the bed?
Oh, God. Oh, look, is it bad, Keppel? Yes, it is.
That's pretty dangerous doing live because the last thing you want to do is end up going through the bed or something.
I know. I'm feeling the bottom of the bed and I'm like, okay, no, it'll be able to handle me. I mean, I won't go nuts on it, but I'll.
I do like this one as well. Maria said, Dan, I would be a coroner of the district. An interesting, crazy friendship between these two characters. That's actually a really good one. Like Mandeep said yesterday about having a geneticist. These type of ideas I really like because it works in with the actual story. He's a homicide detective and all that type of stuff with everything that's going on. So he is going to be interacting with these people and these people a lot. So another great idea, Maria. I really like that.
Definitely. Did you pledge Mara for that level? Did she pledge to that level? Because she could be like a tiny little redhead Dana Scully.
Yes. Yep.
The strippers will lose their censorship bars. Lordy God help the nuns. They're not. I mean, probably some of those strippers are wearing nun uniforms. So you know.
When you're jumping on the bed, don't hit the ceiling.
It's pretty high. I mean, I'll try not to. I'll just do a fun little jump or something like that.
I will tell you, and we've got 8 minutes left. So, guys, if you wanna get on board, jump on now. But I'll tell you a little story. We went to I can't even remember where it was now. But we took our little girl away, and I always used to, as a baby, used to throw her up in the air. Although where we were was quite warm, so we had the fan going.
Oh no!
And I have to say, I threw Peaches up in the air, and as soon as I threw up her in the air, because she's giggling and laughing, I'm like, "Oh no!" And I kid you not, out of all the luck, she went up and down before the fan could knock her on the head. But
that's good that it wasn't going that fast then.
No, the issue was it was on the fastest.
Really?
So it was like the luckiest thing ever. And I could just like, my wife wasn't in the room, thank God. But I was like,
now, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. Oh gosh, yeah, probably shouldn't have done this live on air saying those type of stories, but all fun. When she's 18, she can go back and watch this thing and go, Dad, you did what?
I hate you. You. Give me some money. That was like my youngest brother. I don't know what we were doing or what happened, but he got up on the kitchen bench and we had a fan, obviously, kind of just over the kitchen bench, and he stood up. He's 6'4". No, I think he's 6'5", and he got up, and for some reason he put his head up, and we had a fan. He's like, boom, And I'm like, oh, dude, are you okay? And he was like, and he kind of stumbled a bit, and I had to like grab him and hold him and put him down because he got stunned by the fan just smacking him in the head. And yeah, so that probably makes a lot of sense of why my brother is like that now. Why he is the way he is now. Makes perfect sense now.
And Tatey said Peach is going to be one inch shorter than she would have been, though. Yeah, when she's that, I'm so short. I'm like, yeah, honey, sorry, you got chopped off by a fan. So,
how long we got? We got 6 minutes to go.
420 backers, man. I have to say, this has been amazing. My last Kickstarter, we got about 200 backers, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. 200 backers, 420 backers, like. Literally, we were at 350 backers, literally 24, 48 hours ago. So to have 70 more people jump on board, you guys are absolutely amazing. We appreciate all the support out there. So 5 minutes to go, guys. There is still a couple of the big rewards left. Is if anyone is out there and wants to get into the book, we've got 3 more of the Dan experience and 1 left of the personalized drawings. So get in there. So
let's get it to 35 so I can marry Maddie if she wants that. How big's your credit card, Maddie? So what was I going to say? I was going to say something that was going to be really awesome and important, but I can't remember it now. Damn it. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm done. My brain's fried. Can't think of anything. I'm having a Sean moment.
Yeah, there we go. We've all had their moments.
Oh, I know why somebody's excited about 420 backers. It's 420.
Tatey's he's cracking jokes today. What size credit card? Wallet size. Yeah, nice. Like it.
Very nice indeed. But I'm really looking forward to Volume 2's Kickstarter campaign. We'll have a lot more cool stuff for you guys. We will, we'll have a lot more, I wouldn't say better incentives, just different ones, and just to keep you guys interested. And, that's what I was going to ask. ASO H63, what we reach certain levels with the big kind of last minute 48-hour pledges. So what levels did we reach?
Okay, let me jump on to Stephen's email. He sent it to us this morning. So on the all-time Australian Kickstarter list, we are 3rd. So we've smashed. In the end, we smashed 4th, so we had to finish on 26,000 to get the 3rd. But as you can see, we're up to 27,572. So that's great. So we're 3rd on the list. The next one was 35,000. So we'll be a little bit short of that. But
and then the one after that is like 50 something. And I was like, what got that? And it was what was it? It was like lesbian zombie
vampires.
Lesbian vampires. Yeah. And I was like, all right. Because in the description, it's like lots of sex and sexy lesbian vampires. I was like, okay. All right.
And on the backers, the most amount of backers, we ended up being 8th. And 450 was the next level. So we'll be just under 7. So which is amazing. Again, it's absolutely amazing.
What we've been able to achieve this time around is fantastic, and we've only got you guys to thank. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This is better than what I anticipated. I've never done anything like this before. It's going to be great. I'm really, really excited to bring Volume 1 to you and get cracking on Volume 2. I also want to write a volume. I don't know what volume that's going to be. And then I'll hand it to you guys and you'll be like, you don't know what you're doing, Dad. Yeah, thank you to everybody. Just
as it slowly ticks down now with 106 seconds
to go. 106 seconds to go.
The cool thing when we do this is when it counts all the way down, we have a little bit of fireworks and all that type of stuff, which is really nice. So 420 backers. You guys are absolutely amazing. This is fantastic. So
it's going to be really damn good. And I might film the final countdown.
Yeah, this is really nice. Crazy cousin, thanks. We've learned a lot, and we hope that you guys feel like we've been engaging. And we look forward to now that the campaign's finished, that we don't stop interacting with you. We'll keep interacting with you guys as much as possible, because you guys are the ones that have made this happen. So
yeah, most definitely, absolutely. Being in lockdown
is a thing. So that's nice. We know that people are doing it tough, so we appreciate your support. But if we're able to give something back by doing these live streams, especially for people that are locked in their houses and everything, we're really happy that we've been able to give you guys some break in that regards too as well. So
yeah, absolutely. It's been awesome, and I've loved it. And I just want to thank you all very, very much, as I said, from the bottom of my heart. And I just got to quickly count down. Oh, we got 10 seconds to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Oh my God. What is that?
I have no idea.
Oh, there we go. There we go. A big thank you. We did it. We did it. And it's done.
There we go.
We've done. We're not talking to you people anymore. Go away. I'm joking.
So thank you so much, guys. I do have to.
I got to do the dance.
Yes, go. Yeah, I'm going to put you on full screen.
All right.
Oh, it's a poster bed too.
Yeah. Am I too high?
Woo!
Thank you, everybody, for all of your help, all of the backing, everything. You guys are all super awesome. Mwah! Thank you. I'm out of breath. I'm not a animal at all.
Thank you again, guys. Thank you for tuning in this last hour and spending this last hour with us as well. We are super excited. Check out the updates, because we will be announcing when we're doing the after party for everybody to come along, and we will be asking for your photos and giving you updates on the project as well.
Also, we might send an email out. I'm not sure where the crossover has happened, that we need everybody who's backed that hasn't entered the Gleam thing. They have to do it that way as well. Yeah. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So I think we'll send a mass email out to every single backer to say, hey, you just have to quickly do this, and then because it's going to be, you'll go into the draw with the Sony PlayStation 5 and the Cyberpunk 2077 video game, because it's going to be chosen on the Gleam app, right? That's correct?
No. So I'm gonna take it off the Gleam app. So all the information, and I'll add all of the backers on it anyway, just to make sure if someone hasn't done it, that they still are valid for at least one entry for backing the project. So because there will be a couple of people that have backed the project but haven't seen the competition, so we wanted to make sure that they at least had the one entry, and then the rest of you that did all the other stuff throughout the campaign, you guys get all the extra entries as well. So yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody. I love and adore all of you. Thank you for being with us for the whole 2 months of the camp. 2 or 3 months? How was it? 2 months? the whole 2 months of the campaign. We're looking forward to
45 days, I think, in the end. So yeah,
a month. So bringing that to you, we're going to have so many more incentives and gifts and stuff like that for round 2, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to all the little gifts and little figurines and all that sort of stuff, and just expand on this universe. It's going to be awesome. Yes. So thank you all very, very much. I greatly appreciate you all.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, and we will be in contact soon. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me today, man. It's like it's only midday here, and I haven't had a drink, so I don't know what's going on.
Maybe you do need a drink. Maybe you do need a drink, and that's why you know. It's like Dimebag Daryl of Pantera. He actually, I mean, this is a horrible story, but he drank so much when he was on tour that he couldn't play properly unless he was drinking, and he would. Yeah, he'd be on set. Like, obviously, it's a terrible story, but like, somehow relating that to you, so you can have a drink, so you can talk normally. But anyway, never mind.
I don't drink that much, guys. I promise.
Yeah,
yeah.
I did that in my 20s. Oh, my poor liver back then. My God.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, I'm going to end the broadcast, and if anyone watched yesterday, it was quite a funny scenario. So I'll see if I'm able to end it properly this time around. But thank you again, guys, and we will be in contact shortly. You guys are amazing. It's been a pleasure doing this campaign with you. It hasn't felt like a job. It's been an amazing experience, and really look forward to pushing this forward for the next one. So.
And also a big thank you to my brother Nathan, who created all the little kind of like the trailer and the little moving kind of story things that I had and stuff like that. Like he's been an absolute godsend for me, and he's definitely enhanced the campaign experience as well. So thank you to Nathan.
Yeah, and all the other people, the Fractured Shards team. So I do want to give a shout out to Stephen, who's done an amazing job. Ricardo's been done all the artwork, who's been amazing. Kevin, who's doing colors, and then also my mate Brad that did the logo design, and then did all of the Kickstarter reward images as well. So there's a big team behind us. We're just seem to be the pretty faces on camera, but there is an amazing team that's worked really hard on this. So, thank you to those guys as well. So
yeah, you guys are all awesome. There's so much talent out there, and making creative, amazing things. So excellent. Thank you, Mara. Thank you. I saw H63. Carolyn, thank you very much. Anne, San 22.
Thank you very much, guys.
We love you all. We see if we can end this live broadcast.
Okay, we'll see. I'm going to press